Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Makeup. My name is V. It is always exciting to come to you with a new, encouraging, inspirational message for the day. It helps us along our day. So without further ado, today's inspirational, encouraging word is, it is so exciting all the time. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated failures. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. That sinks deep. Listen to it more than once if you need to. Let it sink in, and you will feel the power of this inspirational message. This was said by Calvin Coolidge. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated failures. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. I hope you listen to this. I hope you get what you need out of it. I hope it nourishes your soul and your spirit. And with that said, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Our makeup class session starts now. Today, I just want to give an additional encouraging word. The card that I pulled today says family. It is a very appropriate card for this time of year. This time of year can be very, very hard for a lot of people. It could be because they have lost a loved one. It can be because they are alone. It can be because of lots of other reasons. You could be with people but still feel alone. So that could be something that can trigger a lot of emotions during that time of year. Family is very important. But one thing we need to remember is family doesn't always have to be blood members. You can have a very good friend and they can be as your family. So remember, this time of year where it is very, very stressful and can get very, very, very lonely, reach out to your friends and family and talk to them about what you're going through. Don't be ashamed to talk to someone about what you're going through. It's better to tell people what you're going through than to suffer through it alone. It's a busy time of the year. It's a busy season. People get lonely. Families are too far. You don't have the money to travel. And it can just get to that point. Please pray if you believe in prayer or whatever you believe in. Because you cannot travel doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. Hang in there and build courage and faith. Call the people you need to if you have to. If you have no one to call, just pray. Because it's easier to pray than to be destructive, self-destructive, because your mind will tell you crazy stuff. You just have to rise above that crazy stuff. Because I remember when I was homeless, sometimes the thoughts that come to your mind, when you think about them, it's like, okay, and then you give it some time and process it, and you're like, this is crazy crap. Please take care of yourself. Please be careful with your thoughts. Don't act on every thought that comes through right away. Give it time, process it, so you don't end up making situations worse than they are already. I am going for a halo. Remember, I say I am going for a halo, trying to stay on course. I'm using a shimmer. The first color was a matte. If you have no money to buy gifts for this holiday season, please don't do anything silly. Explain, if you have children, little kids, explain to them why you cannot afford it. It's painful, it's hurtful that you cannot afford it because you'd love to. But kids understand a whole lot more than we give them credit for. Sit your kids down. Do something, a pot of hot cocoa, or some popcorn, some cookies, chips, something. Sit them down, and while enjoying, explain to them, I know you want this and you want that for the holidays, but at this situation, this is what I have. I can't afford it right now. And break it down to them. What I used to do to my children when they were smaller, well, when they were younger, they would ask for stuff like expensive phones and laptops, and they used to ask for all this electronic stuff. So what I would do, I would give them a piece of paper and a pencil, and I would tell them, this is how much mom makes, and tell them the amount. I tell them write it down. Then I'd tell them all the stuff mom have to subtract from their money, and I'll tell it to them and have them subtract it. And then I would tell them whatever is left, that's what mom have to spend. And at the end of it all, they would understand. They'll be like, oh, but the phone is so much and this is so much, so we don't have enough money. And I'll be like, that is why I want you to see when I tell you I don't have enough. I also want to show you why I don't have enough. And they would settle for something else. So what I'll do, I'd go to the bank, I'd get the cash, and I'll give it to them. And I'll take them to the store and tell them, okay, this is where it's at, let's go there and shop. And 8 out of 10, they would not buy what they wanted because they did not want to shell out all that cash. So they would change their mind on what they want. So if you have kids during this holiday season that you cannot afford to buy them what they want, try that with them. Help them see why you cannot afford it, instead of saying, I can't afford it, I can't afford it. They hear that a lot, but they never see why. And we underestimate kids. They understand when you give them and show them the proof. Try that with your children. So this holiday season should not and will not be stressful for you. This is today's eye look. I use two palettes, BH Cosmetics Cotton Candy, Glam Light Scooby-Doo Crips and Crawls. I have two colors on my eyes, green outer inner and on my lips, and then a shimmer in the middle. Simple, easy eyeshadow look. And I just dressed it up. I hope you're having a blessed, wonderful, prosperous, enjoyable day. Keep rising, never give up on self, and know you're loved on this channel. This holiday season might be very hard, but I have lots of videos on YouTube and they all have something inspirational and motivating to help you along your journey. Play a playlist, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Keep rising, kings and queens. Bye.